Hello and welcome to another collection update. Well, not update, sorry. Collection video. I will do updated versions once I've gone through every sort of game, or well, sort of category of games. So I'm going by like what console it is. So I'll do all my Xbox originals, then 360, then blah blah blah. But I have an idea that I will save my 360 collection to last because that's the biggest. So I might as well. And then the second biggest is my Nintendo Wii one. So I'm gonna keep that till like second to last. What I'm gonna do as well is kind of just go through majority of my sort of smaller collections because I do have like ones such as this one, the GameCube, not PS1, original Xbox games. I only have a few on that, and I only have a few. I only have one PC game, and I only have 3 Nintendo Wii U games. They are quite fairly expensive Wii U games. That's why I don't have that many of them. I don't have many of these ones because it's a bit harder to see if I'm gonna like it and that. Because it's not like you can find them really cheap, especially if they're like licensed by Nintendo and really well-known ones. Then they're gonna be expensive. But then with those ones, you're gonna get your money's worth because it's obviously by Nintendo. So, but I still think that statement's kind of true because even if it is by Nintendo and it's a well-rounded off game, I still might not like it. And then I've paid what, 30, 25, something like that quid on a game that I don't really like. So yeah, and then original Xbox, pretty much same thing. It is quite annoying that they don't make them anymore in shops, but yeah. You've got Metro Prime 2 Echoes, really good game. I'm a big Halo fan, and so this compliment is complimenting it and saying that it's like Halo for Nintendo, for a Nintendo console is a compliment. If what is it? You're a big Halo fan, which I am. You got cool like aliens, and you got a brief description of what the story is about, which is nice. 1 to 4 players co-op game, really nice cover art. Best game that makes use of sort of like atmosphere in a game and stuff, just like the atmosphere and difficulty. It is visually, it still stands up. The testimony of time and stuff. If you've been wondering why I haven't done like a Nintendo GameCube reviews, it's because I've got a lead, so like the lead and that, and then like I wouldn't be able to have like a table to put my thing on, and then I'd have to be like stood there like nearer to the screen and stuff, and it just wouldn't work out and that. So yeah, but apparently you can get wireless GameCube ones, but they weren't that cheap. I don't think. I don't know. Enemies are really varied, and I just love Samus Aran as a character, and that just looks awesome on the front cover. That's Metro Prime 2 Echoes. Metro Prime 1, I haven't played as much, and I haven't played it in a long time. It's only 1 player, but apparently on this you can Game Boy Advance compatible, which is pretty cool, meaning that like you could link it to Metroid Fusion for the Game Boy Advance, which is cool, meaning that you could then play Metro Prime Fusion on the GameCube. I don't actually have the GameCube. I play these games on my Wii, so that sort of feature wouldn't really work. But Jesus, that is an amazing feature, considering that people are all like, oh my god, the Vita can, oh my god, you can play games on the Vita. Well, actually, Nintendo has been ahead of the curve with their older games and such. So yeah, they might not be technologically advanced, hardware, but they're always one step of the curb. I don't really have much to say about Metroid Prime. That's why I've kind of just skimmed past that, if you're wondering, because I haven't played as much of it. I don't enjoy it as much as Echoes 2. I haven't played as much, and so that instantly must be better, because I've played it better, enjoyed it a lot more, just well-rounded off game. Here's a game that I bought because one of my friends had it, and they were all like, it's really good, blah blah blah. You should get it if you're getting into GameCube games. I am with Zelda. It's kind of funny. It's like I own it because I know that it's a good game, but I never play it because, well, I don't dislike it. It's just I never really. I'm not too. I don't invest enough time or enough effort into getting into the world of the game, because I think that's the problem with it, in my opinion, with the series. That, to me at least, I have to put effort into, loving and understanding all these characters, whereas the game should be so awesome and open that it's making you care about these characters without you, trying to have that effort to like them or get to know them or know the world around them and such. But no, I mean, it is good. I mean, it is a very iconic Nintendo game, much like Metroid Prime. There's the extended Master Quest, so that's cool. I guess more content, on the disc, which is always good. 1998 Game of the Year, classic Nintendo 64 version thing. I do know that, it's so good, it's on, 3 consoles. Well, 2 consoles and a handheld. There's this version, there's the, 64 version, which was its first release, this version, and 3DS. So, if it's been remade twice, it must be a good game for a reason. So, yeah. And my brother don't like it because he always said that he didn't like them because they sort of pretended to be open world, but then they weren't. But the time, I guess they couldn't make it as open world as games are now. But I mean, it still looks pretty cool. I mean, you got cool enemy variations, and you can play on the ocarina and stuff. This is just advertising some other games. You got F-Zero, Zelda Wind Waker, which was the most controversial of the Zelda games. I do know quite a bit about Zelda, not the worlds in which, the actual Hyrule and the world and that, but I know about the games and what they've been through with, Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword being one of the best with motion controls, revolutionizing motion controls and stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, this was really advanced stuff for Nintendo 64, so, and I mean, I can imagine it was really good for 64, so yeah. There you go, that's my very small, and puny, GameCube collection. It's very unlikely that I'd do an update video, showing you more updated, games, because I've got some recently, but if I do, and when I mean more, I mean 5, 10 or whatever, or whenever I can get around to uploading another video with it. Also, the updated, so it'll be labeled Nintendo GameCube collection update, or Nintendo GameCube updated collection, and that'll still be in my video game collection playlist. So yeah, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe.